No, the picture of God isn't not clear at all. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I can hear you.
I didn't get it till this weekend.
Yeah, and you guys are coming out clearly. It's just
Yeah.
and I can't even tell where the faces are. They're all blurred.
Can you hear me though? Can you hear me, Jose?
Barely.
Jose's having a hard time hearing.
Yes.
You got your volume up all the way, Jose?
Okay, good. I did not. I do now.
Okay, how's that?
Much better.
Okay, good deal.
We are on live and we are recording.
We're going to no, I think here.
Colleen, we're ready when you guys are.
Okay, I think we're ready. I'd like to call to order this meeting of the Arizona Independent Redistricting Commission. Today is June 6th at 10:35 in the morning. And I'd like to inform everyone who would like to speak during public comment period to fill out a request to speak form and give it to our Executive Director, Ray Levine. I'd also like to note that we have a court reporter transcribing the meeting. So everyone be sure to speak clearly and not over one another so that we get an accurate record. I'll go ahead and start with roll call. Vice Chair Freeman.
Here.
Vice Chair Herrera.
Here.
Commissioner McNulty. Here. Commissioner Sturts.
Here.
We have a quorum. And I'd also like to acknowledge our legal counsel with us today in Phoenix. We have Joe Canfield from Mallory's Bar and Harry Brady from Cornell.
Good morning.
And I see Ray Bladine in the background. And we have an agenda that everyone should have gotten a copy of and posted. And the second item on the agenda is the call for public comment. So did we receive any requests to speak from in Phoenix?
Yes, Madam Chair, I have 2 slips completed. And if you'd like, I'll go ahead and call them to the microphone. The first slip I have is Marilyn Zarul. I apologize if I mispronounced that. If you could please state your name and tell us who you are here representing.
Okay. My name is Marilyn Zarel, and I represent the PCRWC.
Here. Here.
Can you not hear?
Okay. Let's make sure they can hear you.
My name is Marilyn Zarel, and I'm representing the PCRWC from Pima County.
Could you tell me what PCRW represents?
Yes, for the Pima County Republic.
We can't hear out here.
Okay, let's wait then. Let's get that addressed.
We can't hear either.
Just hold tight.
Checking it, sorry.
They're not hearing.
You want me to count? Thank you. Knock everything over.
Okay, can you hear me now? Can you hear me? Okay, can you hear me?
Doesn't hear so, does it?
No.
Can you hear me? Doesn't think so.
Should we take,
Didn't last time we strap one of
Yeah.
these mics on?
Technology.
yeah, when it works, it's great. When it doesn't, it's a pain in the neck. Raise it. I don't know how to do that. I don't know lower.
Hello?
We're working on it.
Oh, okay.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, much better.
Okay. Well, my name is Marilyn Zarell. I'm representing PCRWC for Pima County. That's the Pima County Republican Women. After watching the video of the last meeting, I hope that the public will be able to see the companies who respond to the mapping RFP as they are interviewed by the Redistricting Commission. And as an added note, I'd like to express my dismay as to the vote that this committee made concerning legal representation. The decision to have the two pro-liberal oriented firms be involved in the redistricting smacks of liberal bias. This decision can be rectified, and that would be to your credit as a fair-minded commission. If you choose to not have the Republicans get the representation that they wanted, then it would tell the public that a fix is in the play. And then the shame will be on you. Please do the right thing. Thank you very much.
Thank you. The next slip I have is Jerry Ottoboni. If you could please take the microphone and tell us, state your name and who you're here representing.
Yes, hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
My name is Jerry Ottoboni. I represent the NETOT, which
Could
is
you-
the network of Tucson.
Thank you.
Having a meeting in Tucson, or at least allowing people from Tucson to go to the Skype site, although you stated that you wanted to have meetings in Phoenix and Tucson, most meetings have been here in Phoenix. I have to hire a babysitter, believe it or not. So it would cost me twice as much. It cost me twice as much to come up here as it would be if I went down to Tucson. Since 3 of the commissioners are broadcasting from Tucson on Skype, why can't we go to the Skype location in Tucson? To accommodate this, though, the next meeting announcement would have to give the Tucson location as well as the Phoenix location. I respectfully request the commission consider this request, and thank you very much.
Thank you. I have a third slip. That's from Leonard Gorman. If you could please take the microphone and tell us who you're here representing.
Good morning, Commissioners. My name is Leonard Gorman. I'm with the Navajo Nation Human Rights Commission, and I just want to express appreciation for the opportunity to say a couple of words here, and also implore upon the Commission when establishing the processes and the procedures and the thresholds that would be met, along with the competitiveness, contiguity and issues like that, that upon establishing the community of interest definition, that all indigenous nations throughout the state of Arizona would be considered as a community of interest, and that when mapping out the districts, that the final maps would allow these indigenous nations to be in those single districts and not be split as it was proposed 10 years ago when, for example, the Navajo Nation was split in the legislative grid that was developed. So secondly, the Navajo Nation Human Rights Commission is looking at the current 2010 data when populating the current districts. There's 63.97% Native American population in the current legislative district 2. So Navajo Nation is looking forward to being in a legislative district that meets that threshold of 63.97% Native American population. Secondly, the Navajo Nation Human Rights Commission has been involved in numerous meetings in the north region of the state of Arizona. And we've met with the city of Flagstaff and also the Apache Nations. And we're very interested in coming in unison to this commission soon so that we could submit a map that would make the commission's job a lot easier, at least on the northern region of the state of Arizona. And finally, making the request on behalf of the Navajo Nation that the commission somehow establish maybe a Skype site or visit the city of Flagstaff at least to host a meeting in the near future where the Navajo Nation and representatives from the other indigenous nations can be able to attend. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Is there anyone else who wishes to address the commission at this time? I see no one. Madam Commissioner? Madam Chairman? There are no other public comments.
Great, thanks Vice Chair Freeman, and thanks to the public for your comments. That takes us to agenda item 3, update from State Procurement Office staff regarding the status of staffing consultant RFP. So I hope that Gene Clark and Chris Fruitman from State Procurement Office might be in there.
Yes, ma'am. Jean Clark from the State Procurement Office. Hi, good morning. We did, as following our meeting last week, did issue the solicitation amendment. I believe it went out on Wednesday or Thursday last week. We did extend that opening, so proposals are due this Thursday, June 9th at 3 p.m.
Great, any other comments on that from Commissioner? Questions for Jean? Okay.
Madam Chair?
Commissioner Ferrer.
Yeah, one question. If they're due on the 9th, when will we be receiving a copy and to apply? Or a disc of?
You know, our goal will be able to, part of it depends on volume. So our goal is we'll try to, burn all the proposals if we can Thursday night, and be able to get those out. So hopefully you'd have them possibly Friday, but for sure you'd have them by Saturday if we overnight them.
Okay, and that also, we'll need to make sure everybody has got their non-disclosure agreements so that SPO can release those to us when the bid is open.
Correct.
Okay. Any other questions or comments? That takes us to agenda item 4, discussion and consideration of confidential documents associated with the evaluation of responses to the marketing consultant RFP and possible action. Do I hear a motion to go into executive session to discuss these confidential documents? So moved.
Second half.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Okay, the time is 10:47. We'll go into executive session now.
If we could ask you all to
That means the mic, yeah. No, I see that, yeah. Do we keep these as part of our record? Yes. Right.
haven't had anybody here to answer the phone.
Here's, you keep these.
Yes, please. For the record.
Right.
Going under water.
Okay, it looks like we're ready.
Great. Thanks, Vice Chair Freeman. It is 11:15 a.m. and we'll enter that into public session now. Thank you for the good discussion and consideration of the supplemental documents associated with the evaluation of responses to the mapping consultant RFP. And I very much appreciate the guidance that Spo has given us on this matter and for their appreciation of our interest in doing this in as fast a manner as possible, but also as safe a manner. So I know that they understand our situation, and I very much appreciate both Dean Clark and Christine Fruit and as does the rest of the commission. So moving to agenda item 5, it's agenda items and dates of future meetings. So we need to figure out, coordinate calendars, and Ray Levine had sent out some dates for us in terms of when it looked like we were all free. But it's clear we're going to want to talk about the responses on that mapping RFP, which is due, as we said, at 3 p.m. on June 9th. And then Spo will be burning those responses onto a CD so that we all get a copy of everything that came in. And then we'll have a little bit of time to consider those through the weekend. And looking like the week of the 13th, we need to figure out maybe a time to meet to initially discuss those responses. And keeping in mind that we also want to give build in a little bit of time so that Spo can collect our potential responses. So that's Monday, June 13th. We could start there. That would give, the earliest I think we could meet would be the afternoon of June 13th because we want to build some time for Spo. But otherwise, 14th, 15th, 16th, if we could talk about those days maybe. Any hard commitments that would prevent people from meeting? I'm open to
Wednesday. Tuesday, I'm open all day. Wednesday, I'm only open in the afternoon.
starting at what time?
Depending on where we are. If we're in Tucson, I'll be available at 9:30. If we're in Phoenix, I'll be available at 11:30.
Wait, so you would be available in the morning on Wednesday?
At 9:30 in Tucson.
9:30.
I've got it.
Phoenix. Okay. Mr. Herrera or Freeman?
Madam Chair?
Yes.
You know, next week is pretty open for me. I have a lunch commitment, but I can change those easily.
Okay.
Madam Chair,
Mr. Freeman?
my schedule's wide open next week.
Wow, that's great. Okay. Well, my only commitment would be late Monday afternoon at 4 p.m. So I'm open anytime before that. And then on Tuesday, I have a meeting at 1:30, unfortunately, till 2:30, but I'd be open either before or after that. And Wednesday, I'm wide open. So,
Madam Chair,
yes,
it's
Mr. Freeman?
It sounds like we're either going to try to squeeze one in beginning early Monday afternoon, or it looks like we could conceivably, the next open spot for us would be Wednesday morning at 9:30 in Tucson. Just depends how aggressive we want to be with this.
Okay, I'm hearing a vote for 9:30 on Wednesday. I'm happy to do Monday afternoon if we think that gives all of us enough time to evaluate the responses. I know it's hard to know since we have no idea how many people will be responding, how many firms.
And I'm sure, I think that not knowing that, I think we're better served to set a date giving us the opportunity.
Okay, how then is 9:30 in the morning Tuesday for folks? And that would be in Tucson. I'm sorry, Wednesday. Sorry, you guys. I wasn't thinking Wednesday.
Madam Chair,
Mr. Herrera?
now is Flo available on Wednesday at 9:30 to go to Tucson, or will they be able to participate via Skype?
It's a good question, Mr. Herrera. Jean there?
Yes, ma'am. We would be available on Wednesday. We actually could be in Tucson.
Okay. So 9:30 in the morning in Tucson on Wednesday, June 15th.
That's also, that sounds good with council as well. They're available.
Oh, great. Mr. Herrera, did you have something?
No, I just want to confirm that would be the initial meeting where we will be evaluating the applicant, is that correct?
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay, that leaves us with the 15th. We'll do that initial responses. We'll want to meet again, but of course, it's going to be, we can maybe hold a soft date for ourselves to at least be planning that, we'll want to probably meet again on the RFP, the people who responded. So I don't know if people are open to maybe looking at also a subsequent date.
Madam Chair?
Mr. Sturts?
Question for Ms. Clark. Knowing that there will be, there's quite likelihood that there's going to be some out-of-town proposals on this, is 1 week enough or too long or too little time from next week Wednesday to be able to give notification for travel and preparation?
If we are able to give notification, I believe, to firms at some point on Thursday, it probably might be late Thursday by the time we complete things on Wednesday. I would anticipate that I would not do it until at least the earliest the following Thursday. And you may actually be better the beginning of the following week.
So we could be looking at Wednesday the 22nd, Thursday the 23rd. Is that, are people going to be open those days, just out of curiosity?
I'm wide open on the 23rd.
I'm open on the 23rd, 24th, 22nd.
Yep, me too. 22nd I'm not, but 23rd, 24th I am.
Okay. Now how about Mr. Herrera and Mr. Freeman?
Madam Chair, I have another commitment on the 23rd. I'll be in Tucson in the afternoon. But I was going to ask, what would prevent us from scheduling the ones that are local as soon as possible?
I would have to advise that I would recommend that we give all of the participants the same duration of time to prepare for the interviews and the presentations, just for an equity perspective.
Madam Chair, I'm available Wednesday, June 23rd no, 22nd, sorry, 23rd and 24th. I'm available those 3 days.
Okay, that's the 22nd through the 24th, Mr. Freeman?
Correct.
Okay. Okay, well, I'm hopeful that we could maybe plan on one of those days that we would meet.
Mr. Herrera, did you say your time of the afternoon of the 23rd?
That is correct. The 22nd and one of the open, and the wide open on the 24th. So the 23rd, which is the Thursday, I have a prior commitment in the afternoon. So the, just to be on the safe side, the 23rd probably would not be a good day. But the 22nd and 24th would be.
Okay.
We want to hold those 2 days open.
Yes, I think so. Let's all hold the 22nd and 24th available for a potential meeting date. And in terms of agenda items for that, it's going to be pretty well fully described by dealing with the responses to the RFP for mapping services.
Now, Madam Chair,
Yes, Mr. Vera?
when we meet on the 9th to review the proposed mapping consultants, are we going to decide what type of presentation we would want? So just to be uniform, and when we contact these individuals, this is what they'll have a certain amount of time to present. This is what we're going to need, and so they can all, I guess, compare apples to apples when we're telling them what we need from them in terms of a presentation.
Yes, that's a good idea. It would be the 15th that we would be meeting to discuss that.
Okay, sure.
Mr. Freeman, did you have something?
No, I agree.
Okay. All right, good idea. So that will definitely be part of our discussion on the 15th. Okay, any other comments on agenda item 5? Okay.
Madam Chair,
Mr. Stern?
who's going to be sending the discs out? Will it be the executive director, or will it be ADOA? Both.
The executive director is pointing to ours, so it'll be us. We will.
Okay.
I'll get my correct mailing address to Mr. Blakey, so it can be sent directly to my home.
Okay, great.
Okay, any other comments, questions? I would just like to thank our staff for making this happen today. We're continuing to proceed with our Skype abilities, and I really appreciate all they've done to allow us to meet remotely in this fashion. And I'm sure that it will only get smoother and better as the days go by. So thanks all of you for making that happen. I know it's not a simple process.
Madam Chair,
Yes, Mr. Herrera?
may I ask Blockville or our executive director, Ray Dean, an update on the technology for allowing the public to participate in the Skype or video conferencing?
That's not on the agenda. Can we give an update at the next meeting?
Of course.
Just tell them it's good.
We'll add that to the next meeting's agenda and cover it first. Okay? Great, well, it's 11:29 in the morning, and our next item is adjournment, so I declare this meeting adjourned. Oh, I think I see Mr. Herrera.
I just want to thank you for starting the meeting on time and ending on time. This is amazing. I think this is the first.
It is some kind of record. Great, thanks everyone.
Thank
So
you.